So when my children first started using social media, I would monitor their Instagram accounts. I insisted on having their passwords, and it wasn't a regular thing, but every now and again I'd ask for their devices and I'd do a little bit of an audit where I'd check their messages, I'd check, who their friends were, what comments had been made and things like that. There were some times when I'd had to ask both of my kids to remove posts because it didn't meet my standards, and that could have meant maybe not wearing the appropriate clothing, or the language they use was of a nature that might have been mean, not mean as in not bullying so much, but just mean. And yeah, so there's been situations where we've used that to teach them about conduct on social media, and also about what is acceptable for them to be treated as well.
It's very, very simple for us. It's just having the passwords to the phones, having passwords to all social media, and I actually, for the youngest one, if I set up anything for him, it's with my email address, so I can essentially see, and when passwords are being changed, I know what the passwords are. We keep a record in online on an app with all the passwords as well. We manage it for them. Obviously, as they get older, and the older teen has demonstrated that he can manage it himself, you have to at some point let them do their own thing and manage themselves in terms of their online social media accounts. So we track their phones, and they know that we do, and we obviously had that formal conversation about the fact that we want to do it and we insist on doing it, and we come from it in terms of it's more of a safety thing, so that if anything happens, hypothetically speaking, they're in a car accident, or whatever the case is, or they've gone swimming and they with friends in a creek or something. It's kind of that environment that we want to create around safety and knowing where they are. But the bottom line is that, for me, that allows us to monitor them whenever we're particularly unsure about what it is that they're doing. Most of the kids nowadays have got phones from 12 years old. So I think it's really important, and it actually can be a really positive enforcer to ensure that you're safe in the mind that they're safe, but also it allows you to ensure that you can monitor them, particularly in the young years, where they're going, what they're doing, and if they're also telling the truth about what they're doing. It's about helping them build their trust, just using some tools to build their trust.